Hello guys, Sam90 doing the live stream here. Like no one is watching though. So yeah, it's a new game to the channel, Assoluto Racing. Like it is known as a simulator game. But let's see. So yeah, I have been playing this game for a long time. So yeah, basically no one is watching the live stream and there are no weekly events this week. So yeah, I'm just going to play some random racing games like online multiplayer. Also, I can just join a lobby and have some fun. So like it is ring that it's full. AR official, okay. Tesco Airport, Blue City, Toge. Oh, the servers are quite full today. Let's go to AR official. Okay, it is taking a while. So yeah, now you guys can see like we have some bunch of tuning options, like we can set a differential, tire pressure, and I'm going to slicks. Actually you have to buy the tires, reducing a tire pressure to 18.4. That's my gear ratio. That's the suspension setup. Like there are not much options in the suspension, but yeah, there are like maximum steering angle, Acme angle, front camber and negative camber, like basic stuff. And there is our brake bias. So yeah, I have to make my volume almost half. And like we have manual transmission, so like it's a bit better than real racing 3 in terms of features. Oops. See, so this doesn't happen in real racing 3. Like your car just slows down in real racing 3, but here you can actually lose control. And like this game is kinda in the pre-stage, so like people are ghosted, so like it's a ghost lobby. And the thing is, the servers are not even good. Like the actual game itself, the single player and the physics are pretty good, but we can't have fun with other people in online multiplayer. Like the servers are not that good, and there are very few people who actually race. Most of the people lie in the lobbies like this one. So yeah, I'm actually leaving this lobby, because more the people come, more the lobby becomes laggy. So yeah, it's like that. So let's have a quick race. Like it's basically a 1v1 on any track. Well, no one is watching though. So like I have quite few cars. So like this car was the first car which I bought, the Ford Focus RS. Then someone told me that the Viper ACR is the fastest car on the game, like the fastest car on the track. It can grip. So I bought a Dodge Viper ACR. And then I just bought a Mitsubishi because I came across a guy who was like, Mitsubishi is not a good car, you shouldn't invest into it. So I was like, let's have a look. And actually speaking, that's a pretty good car for S-Class series. And then this car, the Honda Integra Type R, and this Nissan Silvia AR Edition were the two free cars. Like the game just gifts you these cars. So yeah, for Nissan you have to watch videos like this, which I did by mistake and which I'm going to cancel. And this car is somewhat you get into the daily bonus things, like daily login rewards and stuff. So yeah, no one is watching, so I would be like, I actually wanted to build a not a S class, but a F class, a small low power car, because like the single player is also not that big. It is just like unmodified series, so like a stock car race for amateur, pro am and pro. And then the modified series, like the modified cars, the parts you installed and so on. And then there is a drift series, and then there is a free run, like free run for practice, so by which you can earn free money. Like it is a good way to earn money and a good way to tune your car up. And one more thing, to get a good feel for this game is the license series. Like, it's basically a license test for beginners and intermediate. The advanced is yet to come. So yeah, I have been playing this game quite for a long time, but I never thought of doing a live stream or something. So yeah. So this car is like this Nissan Silvia AR edition is a drift machine, so basically it drifts a lot and I don't know how to drift. So basically you have this customize that, like, the the customization options are very limited. Like, you have pretty good exhaust, brakes, turbos, body weight and basic stuff for upgrade, and then you have just rims which you can change. There is no body mod, there's no body cast, and you can just paint your car like whatever the way it is. There are no vinyls, nothing like any artistic work we can do. Like, the game is actually in its pre-stage and the physics are so good, but the only thing is, like, same with Real Racing 3, like, I can't enjoy the multiplayer. Like, there is no physical contact, it is ghosted, so like you can just go through your opponent and overtake him. There is like no overtaking skills required. So yeah, that's it. So this was a small channel update. Like, you guys can see the Real Racing 3 is not doing anything different, like just keep on adding new cars, just improving some basic stuff which they should have been improving a way long ago, like 2 or 3 years before. And they are not. Red Bull Ring is, I shouldn't say that it's a bad track, but it is not that good. Like, when Nürburgring came out, I was waiting for Nordschleife, but obviously Nordschleife is such a big track and they will refuse to make it in the game. But like the physics, like the gameplay, so as you can see, like, we can't tune the car in Real Racing 3. Here we can tune the car when it is fully upgraded. It is exactly the same thing which I wanted. Like, you can have your own setup by which your car may be faster or maybe slower than someone. Like, it is not only about the driving skills, it is a simulator. Real Racing 3, why real? There is a reason. So like, we can set a 10 lap race. Real Racing 3 barely has some 10 lap races, like, seriously. So yeah, this is my wiper setup. Like, it's not stock, I have upgraded my wipers. And like this throttle, and the manual transmission is like, wow. So yeah, I'm just focusing on the race because no one is watching the live stream. So it's better I complete this 10 laps and get some money to buy a new car. So basically, like, it is somewhat like a Gran Turismo type of a game, where Real Racing is a Forza based game, an arcade. Like, it's the same arcade, and this is a kind of sim which you can get in a mobile. Like, as you can see, the car rolls, the rumble strips affects the overall performance, the twitchiness of the steering wheel and this power slide. Like there is a lot of room to make mistakes in this game. Like I want to have a sliding braking pedal, so like I can control my braking as well as I control my throttle. So yeah, like if Assoluto Racing can add new tracks to the game, like the realistic tracks, like not a big one but a small one, like Brands Hatch, Mazda Laguna Seca and other stuff. I personally would like to have Spa Francorchamps to the game. So, the handling physics is a bit different from Real Racing 3. Like it takes time to get used to this physics, but yeah, once you get used to it, it's fun to drive. And there are quite decent options for cars also. See, like each and every bump affects your track performance. So like yeah, this game is very difficult from Real Racing 3. But it is a fun game and the production team is not that big as Real Racing 3. Like I swear if the production team were as big as Real Racing 3, they would have make an awesome simulator game like for mobile. Like I don't know what EA Electronic Arts is doing. Basically they are just not looking into much of their mobile gaming lineup. Like Need for Speed, where you can't control your car, so why the hell it is a Need for Speed? Real Racing 3 was meant to be a simulator. Back in a day it was fine, but the multiplayer is now the need of people. Like I was playing that game for, like I'm still playing this game from last 3 years or something. So I almost completed my whole career, like the single player stuff, and I want to test my skills in multiplayer. So that should be it. Like it should have a proper multiplayer racing. The servers are laggy, the people drive like anything, like they don't have that much respect for each other. There is no racing and stuff. But yeah, end of the day, I like Real Racing 3 because of its wide variety and the range of vehicles. Even though there is nothing like this where you have to control so many things of the car. And yeah, Real Racing 3 doesn't have this wiper AC here. It's a new wiper AC here. The one which Real Racing 3 has is the old one. Let's try to set a fastest, like a better lap time. And yeah, you know what? This game has one thing which Real Racing 3 doesn't have, which is the pit lanes. Like there are pits. Like Real Racing 3 do have pits because Real racing, they have real circuits. So yeah, that was one of a gameplay and a small look at Assoluto racing. Like, I still don't know how to pronounce it. So now let's check out the vehicles. What kind of different vehicles we have here. So like there are total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there are total 15 companies. So like they have the BMW M3, E36 as well as E30. The new M3 E46. This is the Need for Speed version, like 2005 variant. This is the new M2. This is M4 and M5. Well, that's it. And Dodge, we have Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat, an old Charger 1969, and the Viper ACR. Ford also doesn't have much of a vehicle. Like, it has the Ford Focus RS, the Ford Mustang. Well, the Mustang Boss, the old version, and the Ford GT40, like one of the prestige vehicles all around the world. I would love to also have the new Ford GT to add up some more modern accent to the game. So now let's go to Honda, the VTEC company. So like we have Civic Type R, the old Civic Type R, the old Integra, S2000, Honda NSX Type S0, and NSX R. Lexus just only have one car. I think so Lexus should also have some more cars. Like, they have some good sedan vehicles which are good on track. And here comes the Lotus Elise. And 311 is the car which I personally think it can be faster than Dodge Viper ACR, because when you fully upgrade the car, it is basically a 1:1 power to weight ratio. And it has more power than Viper ACR. So now it's the MX-5 95. The new MX-5, RX-8 and RX-7. Let's go to Mercedes-Benz. They have AMG C63S, AMG GTS, and the legendary 190E Evolution, and the SLS AMG. And here comes the Mitsubishi, like Eclipse 3000 GT. Like, I don't know much about this car, so if any of you know about this car, please mention it in the comments. Lancer Evolution, and this is Lancer Evolution X Evo basically. And here comes the Nissan, and this Nissan has a lot of varieties, like the old car 240 SX, 2000 SX, Nissan Silvia S15, 370Z, Skyline GTR R32. It is the R33 V-Spec And this is again the R34 V-Spec 2, and the old and the mother of GTR, the Skyline 2000 GTR hardtop, and the new GTR R35. Basically it's R35. This brand only has one car, like RCZ. And here comes the rough. Like, it is basically a company which modifies Porsche vehicles, and this game doesn't have the license to add, like every game needs a license to add their cars, the different tracks. So yeah, they basically take this rather than having a Porsche. Now it's a Subaru time. So basically there is a BRZ, Impreza WRX SIT, and the old hardcore SIT Vision, like Vision. And TVR is also a brand which I don't know much about. So yeah, like basically TVR is right now investing in LMP1 vehicles. Like, they should have something interesting to like, I don't know, like something around, like they should have some performance upgrades or something. So yeah, these were the vehicles. There is not much into this game, like it's a very small game, but it's a very fun game to enjoy. And let me show you some tracks. Like, it is the AR official raceway. Like, these tracks are all made up tracks, none of them exist in real life. If I am mistaken, please comment down below. So it's a blue city, like a highway ride. Yamagata circuit, it's a personal favorite. Forest Path is a good track to test your high-end top speed cars. And now there is this ring, and these two tracks are like quite good to test the overall setup of your car. Like, these tracks consist nice straight line speeds and curves, and then there are like free roam areas like dock, airport, and this drift track, like another drift track, and toge, like basically a small section. And this is a test course, like a NASCAR oval circuit. Then we have a circle circuit, like which is basically a circle where you do drift and try to set a world record like BMW did. So yeah guys, basically that's it to the game. If you guys want to see this game more and more, please subscribe, like, and comment down below. And I'll be doing some live streams where you guys will tell me which car should I choose, and I'll modify that car and try to make it a good level car. Like, in the next episode, mostly we will be making an F level car, which is a very low rated car, but it is very difficult to find a F level car which we can customize and have some bit more power, but still it remains an F1, like F class F car. So yeah guys, that's it for this game. This is Sam 90 going offline. See you guys in the next video. Thank you very much.